Hey everybody, it's Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy. Welcome to the video. Great to have you along today watching this video, and it's an interesting one. Cobra. I'm a pair fitting center. I do Ping, I do Mizuno, and I do Cobra. Ping's my number one by a long chalk, and then Mizuno and Cobra kind of fill in a little bit for me. And I'm always interested with Cobra products. They're quite innovative and quite bold and quite daring with what they try, and it's always a little bit hit and miss when it comes to Cobra products, selling them. It's either brilliant or just doesn't work. And we had some bad experiences last year with the Aerojet, especially the driver. But this year's range is called Darkspeed. Already put a review up on the driver. We'll maybe put some links up if you haven't seen that one. Very good driver indeed. But this is the Darkspeed Iron. And I must say, let's just look at the looks of this first of all. Give you some close-up shots to it. We've got this metal gun smoky finish to it, and I think it's really attractive. I do like the way they've put this club together. This is a hollow-headed club, folks, filled with foam. Seems to be the trend these days, doesn't it, that we're going with hollow-headed clubs. Profile of it, though, they've tried to keep fairly traditional in some sorts of ways. You know, top edge not too thick, blade length not too big. Nice sort of compact sort of shape in the toe. Soles of the clubs, you know, thickish, but not too thick. So I think they've tried to blend in like a lot of manufacturers have been doing. Like you think about the Ping i525, which is going to be replaced by another iron very shortly. You think about the TaylorMade P790, some of the Titleist range as well. Hollow-headed, sort of, you know, compact, blade-ish like players' irons, but gives you the forgiveness. Now, there's one caveat to talk about on this club. It is very powerful, and it goes a long way. Yes, the technology in here helps it do that and creates very high ball speeds off the face. We've got all sorts of things there that you can go and look at on the Cobra website, which I'm not going to bore you with. But the main thing is the lofts. So don't be fooled by this. If I just drop down, I'm going to scroll through all this sort of stuff here. I'll maybe just explore new limits, hollow body construction. We've talked about that. Extreme accuracy. Yeah, I think that depends on who's hitting it. Maximum ball speed on unrivaled distance. Tuned acoustics. The sound is good on these, but check out the specs. So we're starting at 4-iron, 18.5 degrees. Wow. I mean, in old money, that was a 2-iron. For those of you who remember 2-irons. You know, and we look at the loft of the 7-iron, which is always the sort of go-to loft to check it. 27 degrees of loft. You know, that's a 6-iron, isn't it? Let's not be fooled. 7-irons at 27. Go to your pitching wedge. And this is where, for me, we get problems with modern sets of distance irons, is the pitching wedge is at 42, which then means we need a gap wedge of about 47.5. And then we've got quite a big gap opening up there between your 54-degree sand wedge. So really at 42-degree pitching wedge, you need 2 gap wedges, don't you? You need something around about 47. You need something around about 52. And then you need a sand wedge or a lob wedge at 57, 58. So it's the way it is. So it does make me laugh a little bit when these companies, not just Cobra, TaylorMade do it, Ping do it. They all do it. Callaway do it. You know, our longest iron ever. Well, of course it is, because the lofts are jacked up. Yeah, we know there's some face technology involved here, but at the end of the day, the lofts are getting stronger. That's not to say it's not a great club, because it is, but don't be fooled. Don't let them pull the wool over your eyes thinking that you're hitting your 7-iron 20 yards further than your mate who's got a, I don't know, traditional lofted 7-iron at 33 degrees. You know, do the maths. 6 degrees stronger. It's like a club and a half, isn't it? But anyway, I'm taking away, I'm making sort of negative noises about a club, which I think is I should be making positives out, but you need to know that. Let's get in and hit some. This is where things get really interesting. Have a little overhead on this. Say it looks great from above. It's a very attractive club. Big custom fit range of shafts available over here in the UK with Cobra. Pretty much anything you want to a degree. You know, I've got this fitted in the NS Pro modus. you can get all the usual suspects, KBS shafts, dynamic gold, things like that. So they do offer really good custom fit service, some grip options, upchargeable on some of the more multi-compound grips. Turnaround time for me in the UK is very quick. We're getting sets back within a week, if not quicker. And the build quality is very, very good. So, yeah, let's give it a hit. I'll tell you the scenario I've got here. I'm on, this is a made-up course called Blue Bayou, Bayou, whatever. It's a very short, well, say short, 329-yard par 4. And really all I'm trying to do is get something down into this area here to leave me a shortish iron into the green. So, believe it or not, I'm hitting a 7-iron here, okay, which is really a 6-iron. Check this out. I was hitting a few shots in warm-up with this, and it kind of blew me away. Little bit of a pulley one to start with, but just check out the yardage here. In all fairness, the fairway is slightly downhill, not much, so I'm getting a little bit of run out on this. A 163 carry running out to 186 from 82 miles an hour of club speed. Not a great hit. Oh, that was much better strike, but I pushed it to the right into the trees. Not part of the plan. Let's go again. Excellent. That's just about where I wanted it. It's opened up the angle to get at this green. Numbers wise, I'm at 83 miles an hour club speed, a 116 ball speed. Launching at 16 degrees, low ball hitter. Spinning at 445, carry distance of 170, predicted run out of 189 yards. Told you this thing was long. We're going after this one. Go on, get past that tree. Go on. On you go, on you go. Perfect. So I'm now approaching just shy of 190 yards. 167 carry, 85 club speed. This is where you've got to be careful with these very strong irons. Remember, I'm hitting a 7-iron here, yeah? Look at the backspin rate. Just over 4,000 revs of spin. Now, that's not a great deal of spin, is it, to be hitting into a green? I'd be looking to try and get more like 5,500, 6,000 revs of spin to get that ball to stop. If I'm pitching this into a green, which is firm, with only 4,000 revs of spin, that ain't stopping. That's hitting the green and shooting through the back. That's another thing you've got to be careful of when we are looking at these stronger lofted irons. Last one off this tee, and then we'll hit a couple into the green. Little heavy that, to be honest. Fat one, but I'm still squeezing. That'll be really low spinny one, I think. Yeah, spinning at 3,500, 160 carry there, really low ball flight, and 183. Powerful set of irons, aren't they? Let's get ourselves set up into a green, and I'll show you what I mean about how you're going to struggle to stop these when the greens are firm. Okay, everybody, I've got a 189 flag here. Now, I would never dream of trying to hit a 7-iron 189. Absolutely no way. I'd probably need like a 5-iron. Greens are set to firm. You can see what I've got in front of me there. So everything you see here is like first take. Nothing's tricked up. Let's see how we go. Okay, let's see if that makes the green and then see how it reacts on the green. So, I mean, it's done pretty well. It's kind of helped me in a way to get to that back flag. I've pitched that at 167. But did you see how the ball released? Spinning at under 4,000. So, you know, I guess it can be a help or a hindrance, but let's try that again. It's a really good strike. It's going right at it. See how it reacts on the green. Yeah, it gets that huge hop forward towards the flag, which in this situation, as just said, actually helps me. But if I was trying to stop that ball, you know, and control it, I'm going to struggle a little bit. It's very impressive. I mean, a 170 carry, 183 total, spinning at 4-1. You've got to take this club for what it is, and you've got to embrace it. If you're looking for distance and you don't mind potentially a slightly lower ball flight and a little less spin on it, it's a very, very good club indeed. Cobra on their website are pitching this at, and I don't like it when manufacturers do this, but they do it as a guide. They're pitching it this between handicaps of 10 to 20. I think that's irrelevant. You know, I'll see guys a lower handicap wanting to play this club for yardage, but that's what they're saying. Price wise over here in the UK for a 7-iron set, you're looking at around about £849 for 7 irons. Prices will vary dependent on where you buy your equipment, but I looked at several websites in the UK, onliners, the big boys, you know the ones I mean. And they were all coming in around about that 850 mark for 7 irons, which pretty good. You look at a set of Ping G430s, 7-iron set, you're looking at 899. So they're all in that sort of ballpark area, aren't they? Somewhere between 850, £900. So there it is. It's the Cobra Darkspeed Iron. I've enjoyed hitting it. Is it a club which I'd put in the bag? I think if I wanted to have a little bit of fun, I absolutely would. You know, why not? It's as long as you get your wedges right. I probably wouldn't carry anything more than a 5-iron in this, because the 4-iron would just be a bit unhittable for me. But I loved it. It's a great bit of fun. If you're looking for some distance this year, definitely worth considering. Thanks for watching the video today. I do appreciate your time. My name's Andrew Ainsworth. I'll be back again soon. Bye for now.